Hello, Pink Collective, and welcome to Pink After Dark, where scary stories meet a cute but dark aesthetic. Tonight's tales blur the line between true and fictional, so get comfortable, turn down the lights, and let's begin. Before we begin, a quick note. Tonight's stories may contain themes of stalking, fear, and psychological tension. Listeners' discretion is advised. If you're sensitive to these topics, feel free to skip the episode and join us again after dark. All stories live somewhere between fact and fiction. Details may be altered and identities are always protected. This channel exists for storytelling and atmosphere, not to present verified accounts. I first noticed him because of the flowers. Every Thursday morning when I leave for class, there are fresh pink carnations tied to a lamppost across the street from my apartment. No note, no card, just flowers, carefully arranged like someone wanted them to be seen from my bedroom window. At first I thought it was cute. I even told my roommate Jules that it felt like I was living in a rom-com. "Don't romanticize strangers," she said, half asleep, mascara smudged under her eyes. "That's how you die." I laughed. I wish I didn't. The watching started subtly. A figure across the street, always at a different time, always in a different hoodie or jacket. Sometimes he'd be leaning against a car, other times pretending to scroll on his phone. But every time I glanced over, I felt it, that sharp awareness of being looked at. I told myself it was my imagination. It's finals week, it does that to you. Then the comments started. My Instagram is public. It's mostly mirror selfies, outfit pics, iced coffee shots, nothing personal, nothing that should feel intimate. But one night I posted a photo of myself in pink silky pajamas, fairy lights glowing behind me. Within seconds, a comment appeared. "You look safest at night." I deleted it immediately, my stomach twisted, but I told myself it was just a creep online. That happens. I blocked the account and went to bed with my lamp on. The next morning there was a knock on my door. I didn't open it. I looked through the people and saw nothing but the hallway, empty and quiet. When I finally opened the door, there was a small gift bag on the floor. Pink tissue paper, my name written neatly on the side. Inside was a bracelet, delicate silver. The exact one I pointed out at the jewelry store in the window 2 weeks earlier while talking to Jules. That's when the fear stopped being abstract. I changed my routine after that. Different routes, different times. I stopped posting in real time. I locked my windows even during the day, but the watching didn't stop. If anything, it felt closer. One evening, I came home late and found my bedroom windows unlocked. I know I locked it. It's a habit drilled into me since childhood. I stood there for a long time, staring at the latch, my heart pounding so loudly I was sure the neighbors could hear it. Nothing was missing, but my bed was disturbed, just slightly, like someone had sat there. I didn't sleep that night. Jules said I was spiraling. My mom said I was stressed. Campus security said there was no proof of a threat. Then I found the photos. They were slipped under my door in a pale pink envelope, glossy prints, high quality, photos of me brushing my hair, sitting on my bed sleeping. One of them was taken from inside my room. I called the police. I cried. I shook so hard I couldn't hold the phone. They took a report, asked questions, and promised to keep an eye out. That night I packed a bag and told Jules I was staying at a friend's place. I never made it out the building. As I reached the stairwell, my phone buzzed. "Unknown number. You forgot your bracelet." The lights went out. Not all of them. Just the emergency lights glowing red and dim. I heard footsteps above me, slow, unhurried, like he knew I wasn't going anywhere. I ran back into my apartment and slammed the door, locking it. dragging the couch in front of it. My hands were slicked with sweat, my breath coming in sharp, painful gasps. Then came the knock, soft, polite. "I just want to talk," a man's voice said calmly. I pressed my hands over my mouth to keep from screaming. "I know you're scared," he continued, "but you shouldn't be. I've been protecting you." The door handle rattled. "I've watched you for months. I know when you're happiest. I know when you cry. I know how you sleep." Something clicked in my head then, a horrible sinking realization. "You don't lock the door when Jules isn't home," he said gently. "You never do." The couch moved. The lock clicked. I don't remember screaming. I don't remember running. I remember waking up in the hospital bed, pink curtains drawn around me, my mom's face pale and terrified. They said a neighbor heard a noise, that the man escaped. They're still looking for him. But sometimes late at night, when the room is quiet and my phone lights up, I see notifications from an account I don't recognize. No profile picture, just a message. "I still see you." The route. I first noticed him 3 weeks after we moved to Maplewood Drive. Just a man at the bus stop, across from the school, grey hair, dark coat, hands in his pockets. When I glanced back before turning the corner, he was still there watching students disappear. I'm Sarah, 16, new in Lincoln High, desperately trying not to be the weird new girl. The second time I saw him was outside a coffee shop on Burn Street. He was across the street studying the bulletin board. When I left 20 minutes later, he was gone. The third time I told myself I was paranoid. He was just there, at the grocery store, at the park, always at a distance, always watching. "Maybe he's just living around here," Emily said when I mentioned it. "Old people walk everywhere." I wanted to believe her. Everything changed on the first day. I stayed late for art club and left as the sun began setting. The parking lot was nearly empty. That's when I saw him again, moving down the street. My route home. I walked faster, glancing over my shoulder. Then I heard different footsteps behind me. Quicker, heavier. A guy in a varsity jacket, maybe 17, messy dark hair. He smiled in a way that made my skin crawl. "Hey, wait up." I didn't. I walked faster, clutching my phone. "I just want to talk." I was about to run when a calm voice spoke behind me. "Excuse me." The grey-haired man stood between us. "She doesn't want to talk." The younger guy's eyes narrowed. "Who the hell are you?" "Someone who's been paying attention." They stared at each other, then the guy in the jacket scoffed and turned away. The old man glanced at me once, then walked off in the opposite direction. I didn't even say thank you. After that, I saw him constantly. Outside school every morning, at the grocery store, the coffee shop, the library, the park, always watching. I changed my route home. It didn't matter. Within days, there he'd be again. I told my mom. "Did he say anything?" she asked. "No, he's just watching." "Then, let's report it." But what could I report? A man existing in public? I started documenting everything. Photos, timestamps, locations. Then I found a note tucked under my bike seat. "Stay away from the boy in the red jacket. He's not what he seems." I didn't sleep that night. I confronted him on Monday. He was leaning against a tree near my street. Something inside me snapped. "Stop following me," I shouted, marching towards him. Neighbors turned to look. "I know you've been watching me. I'm calling the police." His face remained calm, almost sad. "I'm only trying to help." "Help? You're stalking me." "You don't understand. Leave me alone." I dialed 911 with shaking hands. He didn't run, just stood there quietly as I reported him. When police arrived, he went willingly. The police searched his house. Notebooks, dozens of them. My schedule, my habits, my routines, pages of meticulous observation. But beneath those were old notebooks, yellowed, frayed, tracking another girl from almost 20 years ago. His daughter. She disappeared and was never found. He wasn't trying to hurt you, the detective explained. He thought he was protecting you. If he could keep you safe, he could make up for losing her. What happens now? A psychiatric evaluation, restraining order. He won't come near you again. I felt sad and actually wanted to just drop the charges. The first message came 2 days later. You got him arrested. That was a mistake. Unknown number sent. I know where you live. I blocked it, but more came. Saw you at the coffee shop. You should be more careful. He's not watching anymore, but I am. The police traced it to a burner phone, untraceable. But I knew who it was, the boy in the varsity jacket. I'd seen him at school since that night, lingering near my locker, watching me in the cafeteria. The grey-haired man had been stopping him all those weeks, all those interventions I'd never noticed, and now he was gone. I still walk the same route home, but now I look over my shoulder constantly. I keep my phone ready. I don't stay long anymore. Sometimes I think about the man with the grey coat and the room full of notebooks, about his daughter, frozen forever at 16 in his mind. He wasn't a hero, but he wasn't a monster either. He was just someone who couldn't let go. As they took him away, he'd say calmly, I finally kept one safe, but I don't feel safe anymore. Now I'm alone on that walk home, knowing someone is watching, someone who won't be stopped by an old man with sad eyes and a broken heart. He was perfect until he wasn't. I met Daniel at a coffee shop on a Tuesday morning. Not in some cute rom-com way, where our hands touched reaching for the same latte. No, he was just there, sitting by the window with a book. And when I glanced over, he smiled. Not predatory kind of smile I'd learned to ignore, a genuine one. Good book? I asked, surprising myself. He looked down at the cover like he'd forgotten what he was reading. Honestly, I've read the same page like 3 times. Keep getting distracted by the view. I should have known then. Should have heard the warning in how smoothly that line came out. But I didn't. I sat down. The first 3 weeks of Daniel were perfect, and I don't use that word lightly. I'm not the type who believes in fairy tales. But Daniel was. Attentive. He remembered everything. The name of my childhood dog. How I took my coffee. That I hated surprise parties but loved small thoughtful gestures. On our second date, he bought me a packet of specific brands of pens I mentioned using for work. I saw them in the shop and thought of you, he said, almost shyly. I melted. He texted good morning, but never too early. Asked about my day, but never demanding immediate responses. Introduced me to his friends who all seemed to genuinely like him. He was respectful of boundaries, never pushed for more than I was ready to give. You're different, I told him one night, my head on his chest in his apartment, in a good way. His fingers traced patterns on my shoulder. I just think when you find someone special, you should treat them that way. I remember thinking, finally, a good one. The shift was subtle. I almost missed it. It started with a question, a casual one. Who are you having lunch with? Just Sarah from accounting. Oh, the one whose boyfriend who travels a lot? I paused, fork halfway to my mouth. I didn't know you knew that. You mentioned it, he said, smiling, a few weeks ago. I didn't remember mentioning it, but he seemed so certain. Then came the observation. You changed your hair part. You're wearing different perfume. You seemed distracted during our call earlier. Everything okay? They felt like evidence of how much he cared, how closely he paid attention. My friends called it sweet, my sister called it invested, I called it love. The cracks appeared in week 4. We were at a bar of friends when Marcus, a guy from my gym, stopped by our table to say hello. Just a friendly wave. Hey, I didn't expect to see you here. Daniel's hand tightened around mine, not painfully, but firmly. Who was that? He asked later in the car. Marcus? We take the same spin class sometimes. You never mentioned him, Marcus. I didn't think. He's just a guy at my gym, Daniel. Silence, then, I just think in a relationship we should know about the people in each other's lives. That's what couples do. The word couples landed heavy. We've been dating less than a month. You're right, I said, wanting the tension to dissolve. I should have mentioned him. His smile returned immediately. I'm not trying to be weird. I just care about you. After that, every man became a conversation. The barista who knew my order. Does he always smile at you like that? My coworker who helped with a presentation. Why did he need to stay late with you? My cousin who called to wish me happy birthday. He calls you babe. That's a weird nickname. I started editing my stories, leaving out details, changing pronouns, anything to avoid the questions, the wounded look in his eyes, the hours-long discussions about trust and transparency. I feel like you're hiding something from me, he said one night, his voice cracking. I thought we were building something real. We are, I insisted, guilt churning in my stomach. I'm sorry, I'll be better about communicating. He pulled me close, kissed my forehead. I know you will. We're perfect for each other. I knew it the day I saw you. I asked for space on a Sunday evening. We'd been dating 6 weeks. I just need some time to think, I said, phone pressed against my ear, my hand shaking. This is moving really fast and I'm feeling overwhelmed. I expected anger, pleading, something. Instead, of course, I understand completely. The ease of it startled me. You do? Absolutely, take all the time you need. I'll be here when you're ready. I exhaled, relieved, flooding through me. Thank you for understanding. That's what people who love each other do. I didn't correct him. Didn't say I'd never actually said I loved him. I saw him 3 days later at the grocery store, aisle 7, cereal section. Daniel? He turned surprised, too surprised. Oh, hi. What are the odds? Slim, I thought. He'd never been here at this store before. I'd never even mentioned shopping there. Yeah, I said slowly. What are the odds? How are you doing? He asked, stepping closer. I've been thinking about you. I'm okay, just taking time, you know. Right. He nodded enthusiastically. I totally respect that. Hey, do you remember that conversation we had about your mom's birthday? You said you were planning something special. I stared at him. I never told you about my mom's birthday. His smile didn't waver. Sure you did. 3 weeks ago at the Italian restaurant. I hadn't. I would have remembered. But he seemed so certain, so specific of the details that I started to doubt myself. Maybe, I said, I should go. Of course, see you around. The casualness of it all chilled me. I saw him 4 more times that week. At the gym. I've been meaning to try this place. Outside my office building. Client meeting nearby. At the coffee shop where we'd met. Our spot, couldn't resist. At Target at 9 p.m. on a Thursday. Late night snack run, you too. Each time he had an explanation. Each time it was reasonable. But the coincidences were piling up. Suffocating. I think Daniel's following me, I told Sarah. She frowned. Following you or running into you? I don't know anymore. The emails to my work account started on Monday. Just checking in. Hope you're doing well. Miss you. Saw your presentation got approved. Knew you'd nail it. You look tired this morning. Are you sleeping okay? The last one made my blood run cold. I arrive at work at 7 a.m. I called him. Daniel, you need to stop this. Stop what? The emails, they're showing up everywhere. It's too much. I'm just being supportive, he said, sounding hurt. I thought that's what you wanted. Someone who cares. This isn't caring. This is... I'm not going to apologize for loving you, he interrupted. Relationships are work. You don't just give up when things get hard. I'm not giving up. I'm ending this. We're done, Daniel. Silence. Then quiet. No, we're not. Yes, we are. You're just confused. You'll realize this is just a rough patch. All couples have them. Stop calling us a couple, my voice cracked. We dated for 6 weeks, that's it. 6 weeks, 3 days, and 4 hours, he corrected. But who's counting? I hanged up. The rumors started the next day, whispers in the break room that fell silent when I entered. Pitying looks from co-workers. Finally, Sarah pulled me aside. Someone told HR you've been having an affair with a married coworker. My stomach dropped. What? That's insane. Who? But I knew, of course. I knew. There's more, Sarah said gently. They said you've been unstable, emotional, that you're making up stalking stories for attention. He did this, I whispered. Daniel did this. He started appearing at my apartment building. Not at my door, that would be too obvious, just around, sitting in his car across the street, standing at the bus stop, walking past when I checked my mail. When I confronted him, he looked bewildered. I live 3 blocks from here. What, I'm not allowed to exist in my own neighborhood? When did he move? I filed a police report. The police officer was kind but clear. I understand your concern, ma'am, but showing up in public places and sending emails isn't illegal. You should pursue a restraining order, but you'd need more evidence of harassment. More evidence, as if the knot of anxiety permanently lodged in my chest wasn't evidence enough. I found the notebook by accident. He'd left it in my car. He still had my spare key from when he borrowed it to get it washed. A sweet gesture then, a violation now. The notebook was letter-bound, expensive. His handwriting filled every page. It was a timeline. Week 1. First meeting, immediate connection, she's perfect. Week 3. First disagreement, minor, resolved quickly. This is healthy. Week 6. She asked for space. Expected. Relationships have cycles. Patience required. Week 8. She sees me more frequently. May seem coincidental to her, it's not. Presence maintains connection. Week 10. She files police report. Predictable. Fear response shows she still has feelings. My hands shook as I flipped through. Week 12. She accepts this is meant to be. Week 15. She apologizes for overreacting. Week 20. She moves back in with me. Every future week was mapped out. Our reunion, our engagement, our wedding. The final entry was dated 8 months from now. She finally understands we're forever. He wasn't waiting for me to come back. He already decided it would be. I went to the police station with the notebook. Different officer this time. She took it seriously. We'll look into this, she said, but there's something you should know. She pulled up a file on her computer, turned it towards me. Does the name Rebecca Chan mean anything to you? I shook my head. She filed a report against Daniel Matthews 18 months ago. Similar pattern, dated briefly. He became obsessed. She ended it. He escalated. Her case has been in processing. We've been building it, but these things take time. My voice came out hollow. What happened to her? The officer's expression darkened. She had to move states, changed her number. He found her anyway, 3 times. Where is she now? Safe, and as of this morning, we finally have enough to bring him in. Your notebook helps. It shows pattern, intent. When I run his name after your first report, flags came up. We've been watching him. They arrested Daniel on Wednesday morning. I didn't see it happen, but Sarah called me breathless. There are cops at your building. I know, I said. The detective called later. We got him. The notebook combined with Rebecca's case and 2 other women who since came forward. He wouldn't be bothering you anymore. Daniel took a plea deal, 5 years, with mandatory counseling. His mother sent me an email. He's a good boy. He just loves you so much. I deleted it. Daniel was perfect until he wasn't. The problem was he was never perfect at all. I just wanted to believe he was. And by the time I realized the truth, he'd already written an ending he wanted. I'm just glad I got to write my own. If tonight's story stayed with you, become part of the Pink Collective by liking, commenting, and subscribing. Until next time, Pink Collective, stay curious, stay safe, and stay pink. And remember, chin up, or else you'll just be looking at your boobs all day.